Right, we've got Rapha versus Nosfa.
Yeah.
What's the score? What's happening?
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, who's winning this one?
I'm curious. Like they already played this matchup many times. I already seen them play this matchup like Athena Slash recently.
Same map.
Same map. Yeah. And I think even Nosfa was Slash as well.
Was that online with different things though? Or was that?
Yeah. But it's their both like favorite pick. So. And it should be really close game if Nosfa plays well, because as I told you, I think sometimes he gets used to the high ping too much, and then it's really hard to play on a low ping after such long break, because there's only one run per year, so he doesn't really have time to practice that.
I feel like from a lot of the interviews I've listened to recently, it's kind of everyone seems to be not forgetting about Rapha, but like it seems to always be Kilson Wenger.
Yeah.
And everyone seems to be forgetting about Rapha and Razy. Not forgetting, but assuming they're not going to win it. I mean, I feel like,
We didn't watch anything from Rapha yet, right?
No,
we didn't.
Yeah.
You told me he won like 2-0 against Danda King, so that was quite convincing win.
Yeah.
I think all of them have chances. It's it's Quake, so it's hard to predict. I think like still Rapha, Razy, Wenger, Kilson have the most chances to win.
Yeah.
Like those.
I guess
four.
they've all done it before, and okay.
Those four basically. Nice. And Rapha also likes Athena a lot on every map. If you're not banning Athena, he's usually picking it. And the fact that Nosfa has a chance to play Slash against him is also good, because it's also his favorite champion on this map, so the game should be decent, basically, for viewers. Nice hook. Israelable.
Yeah, but sorry. So have a nice weekend.
And when you think about Rapha, what do you think about him as a player or in general? As a guy, like you met him? And
I met him in London, he's a nice guy, of course. Definitely American, if that makes sense, like the way he is.
Yeah.
I think, I think from what I get from Rapha, he kind of like, I think he's a bit like Kilson in the sense of, emotions, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think you're right in the sense that it doesn't seem to affect him. He doesn't seem to play worse because of it, which is quite a skill to have, I think.
Yeah.
He just punishes. Like that's just everything you see. Someone makes a mistake, you're dead. And it's pure aggression, which is quite exciting to watch as well.
Yeah.
It's quite similar to yours. You've got pure aggression all the time.
I also repeat it many times, but I really don't understand how it works in Quake, that you can have two different completely play styles, like Kilson and Rapha, and they both can win the tournament. That's crazy, and that's a mystery.
I guess it's kind of like, it goes back to the poker analogy of like this game theory optimum kind of thing. Or what's the optimum way to play something?
Yeah.
And like, I get the feeling that the optimum way hasn't necessarily been found in Quake.
Yeah.
Because like the fact that you can have two different play styles and they both can win.
Yeah.
Maybe if the same person's winning all the time, there is an optimum play style. Maybe that obviously depends per patch, different things. Rapha dominated for years, didn't he?
Yeah.
So maybe he was his way of playing is the optimum way.
Yeah.
Or it was at the time, might not be now, but
And now it's different.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that can be the interesting part about how gamers change their like meta, in the sense of if a person is more favoured to how they play aggressively or defensively, the meta can change who's the winner. Like, because if the meta then becomes more defense heavy or more aggressive heavy.
Yeah. Basically, every single patch they make, there's huge differences, and you need to adapt. And it's not maybe majority differences in game, but you still need to adapt and switch little things in between the patches.
Oh,
Yeah, that was nice.
strong.
sometimes I feel that some comebacks are possible against Rapha because
He doesn't slow down.
he doesn't slow down. He always
Yeah.
plays the same. As you spoke about poker, I think he has certain style which he thinks will work long term.
Yep.
And he pushes it till the end, so he will never like slow down.
Yep.
At some point it's good because, for example, some people will try to play defensive already and maybe they will lose control and maybe they will, you know, make the comeback possible for the other guy. But
so this is the okay, again, you can relate it to poker. It's actually very interesting in the sense of like GTO. People say, oh, you should sometimes be more exploitative in the way you play.
Yeah.
But if you play GTO always, you will always win. Okay, unless the other person is playing GTO and in poker there's a rake or whatever. But let's say no rake, like there's no rake in Quake. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
If you play GTO always, you will win. Okay. Unless the other person's playing GTO as well. In the long run, you'll win. Not necessarily like in the short term. Like the variance could be, you can still lose obviously in the short term, but then I think what Quake has is more like tournament play and cash game playing in poker, where you have this thing called ICM, which is dependent on like what your chip stack is, dependent on what like how you play, depending on like depending on like prize money you can win, and you don't want to get knocked out because you could lose equity and so on. That's more like Quake, where like it depends on the scoreline to how you should play, and it's like the ICM of it. You shouldn't necessarily play always GTO. You should play for a specific moment. You should play like almost like ICM, it's called, and depending on the situation is how you play more so. But then I guess you could also play GTO depending on the situations as well. It's the same kind of same concept, but
Well, basically you never know. Like a lot of things can work and not work, so it's hard to tell basically. But I think Rapha does really good thing about what I said. It's like he never slows down, especially when he has control. And I think it's a huge mistake which people are just doing sometimes, and they allowing comebacks to happen.
Yeah. But then I guess maybe he kills a lot of games that you or others might let people come back into.
Yeah.
Because people would have kept this at 4-3 and he's got to 7-3 and he kills a game off.
That's true as well. Yeah.
So it works both ways, I guess, and sometimes, But I guess maybe you're right in the sense that now it's 7-3. Maybe he should back down because he's 100% won the game. Yeah. But maybe he hasn't. If he keeps
like majority of players now will kind of slow down.
He just keeps going.
Yeah.
But do you think he also then not humiliates his opponent? But do you think like mentally, if he just keeps pounding, and he beats Nosfa 23 instead of to 8-3, he's going to just mentally hurt the player more? Like they feel like they've got no chance, they've been destroyed.
I don't know. Like I think people already know how he plays, and they expect this like pressure till the end. He will play until the very last second, and I don't know if you are playing competitively, you cannot get to your head like scores.
Yeah, I know you shouldn't
from the map, so you need to forget about it as soon as possible. Yeah. So it's hard. I think it's harder to forget a map where you had a really close game, and you lost by some dumb mistake or like very minimal margin, than actually like forgetting the map like this, like when he lost 12-3 or something.
Yeah.
And when you had a really close game and you know that you could.
You had opportunities,
Yeah. Then I think it's harder to get rid of that thought of your head.
Yeah. Fair.
For the next map.
Yeah. Just relentless, isn't it? Just constant.
Yeah.
So you said this was a close matchup last time, you thought, didn't you?
Well, I don't remember exactly how close was that, but usually when they played this matchup, and it's not the first time I see them playing this matchup, I might confuse some matches with the practice games as well, because like, all those games are kind of, blurring. But they had a lot of matches like with this matchup, and it was usually quite close, and because the matchup is 50-50 basically.
Yeah.
It's like nobody get outpicked here like hard or something.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we've got like map one over with. What we got it's time for Nosfa story, and I feel like there's lots of stories for Nosfa. There's gonna be. He's a fun guy.
Yeah, let me think. Yeah, there is a lot of stories. Like his just way of thinking is like very unique.
Yeah.
For example, we were going like from the cafe where we played. It was in Dallas actually in 2019, and it was me, Hron, and Nosfa, and we had to walk like quite a lot. Like one way we were walking like 20-25 minutes to our place. And we were like full of food, like after a whole day, very tired, so we were walking.
Hot weather as well.
Yeah, and we were like, Jesus, man, I really want to sleep. Like, I really feel tired, I want to sleep. And Nosfa said, you know, guys, what? Fuck this shit. I want to sleep so much that I'm gonna run. I'm like, why? You're gonna get, you know, like more energetic, you're gonna wake up and stuff like this. And he said, no, I want to be in my bed as fast as possible. So he ran to the hotel and went straight into the bed. That's weird. I would never, if I was really tired and wanted to sleep, I would never
Different
come up with the idea
yeah.
just to run to your bed for like 20 minutes. Crazy thing.
Okay, so that's not the top 8, but yeah. We'll see.
And they are predicting under our prediction video.
Yeah. Right, see. All right, favourites. What's the matchups looking like?
I really like this Anarchy pick from Nosfa, so I think he could do some damage with it. Like the Ranger is natural counter pick for Anarchy with his orb.
Okay.
And this is the favorite map of Rapha, so Nosfa usually doesn't play this map. He either bans this map or he bans Deep Embrace. So in this case he banned Deep Embrace against Rapha. So yeah, I'm afraid it might end up with really high score for Rapha.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if there's still time.
Rapha's looked pretty convincing so far. Maybe he's here to win the whole thing.
Yeah. I think he will play really good on this tournament. Like, okay, so if it comes down to semis, I think we'll still have semis, right? Today, probably. So we will
upper semis, yeah. No.
No.
Upper semis is tomorrow because that's top 6. Upper semis.
So we will have 4, and then
We get 4 quarters today, and
then
then they got some lower bracket games as well. But yeah,
Okay.
I think we're just going to follow the up bracket on this channel, but might follow low bracket tomorrow, maybe. Don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we should follow the low bracket tomorrow because that's like top 6 games, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if surely there will be no semis today.
Semis is there's not because semis is top 6. If you get to the upper finals is top 3. So
Yeah, but upper semis is top 6 already, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the broadcast
right.
the broadcast is four upper quarters and then 3 low bracket, I think.
Okay. Interesting. So tomorrow we'll have like 2 semis, and full lower bracket. Yeah, and it seems like it's escalating quite quickly here.
What's the like comeback ability on this kind of like matchup map? Is this out of time already, GG? Or is it
No, I hope not. Well, it's very hard. It's like this map when it's a lockdown of the map, it's really hard to get back to. Like Nosfa has absolutely nothing to play with. So
he's a rough spot, isn't he?
yeah, he's gonna get killed here for sure. He cannot let him go away from here. Yeah. Oh, that was extremely good move. And he killed him after he used his injection, so that's extremely bad for Nosfa. This is already extremely bad. He needs to slow down, he cannot die anymore because this will be really bad for him. He will spawn on nail now, like if he doesn't delay it, then he's there.
Yeah, he delayed it,
Yeah.
He just stopped.
Yeah, he kinda gave up.
Oh no.
Yeah. Felipe, don't give up. We love you.
We love you.
Yeah.
It's a tough matchup.
Yeah, and it's only 3rd minute.
Yeah.
Nice. He still can do damage on Mega. It's late now.
So this is top 12 for top 6, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
As you say though, if Rapha keeps pushing, you might slip up.
Yeah.
I think that's probably been said many a time when he never does, but yeah.
Okay, now it's a good moment for Nosfa. Now what Rapha usually does in such situation, he tries to deal as much damage as possible.
To refrag, like
And
trade the frag.
Yeah, like here, it's really hard to kill him. It costs him a lot.
And now he goes and kills him again. Yeah.
He has only 20 HP. So
Oof.
yeah. So that's what Rapha does like really good a lot.
Yeah.
And now he has control back basically because the heavy is coming up. He's gonna pick up the heavy and maybe he has time to make some damage.
Is that where a lot of players would kind of try and not die, but Rapha would just try and do damage to then refrag next? Like
Yeah, or not die, or like majority of players wouldn't be able to find the way to deal a lot of damage.
Okay,
He found this corner, he baited him to push him, and then he did a lot there. I think Nosfa shouldn't push it like no matter what, because like it costed him a lot to make that one frag, and now he's in extremely bad position again.
Yeah.
And it's already 50 minutes, and you know.
But I guess he needs to take the risk at the same time to get the frags back at some point.
Yeah.
This is rough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already 7-1. It's hard to count out the anarchy because he's extremely fast, but at the same time he's extremely sensitive to the damage. Like it's one shotgun. Basically, it's like one shooting. You one shooting him with shotgun or rocket. And look, like when you need to do 6 frags, like imagine how many mistakes your opponent needs to do to give you 6 frags now.
Yeah.
Like, how many scenarios needs to go your way to actually
But is there only 1 or 2 to get that comeback and then
yeah,
it scales?
because then,
maybe,
then,
like,
then there is a respawn, then
Yeah.
you know it's the guy doesn't have weapons and stuff like this, but yeah. Especially with Rapha it's hard, I think.
Yeah.
It also all depends. Sometimes it's actually easy to make frags on Rapha because he keeps coming at you.
Just keeps coming in.
Yeah, and if you really have good aim and stand your ground, then
He's
sometimes he can he can how to say that he doesn't realize how stacked you are or how strong you are in that fight, and he keeps like giving frags.
I'll tell you what, it's fun to watch though because all the games we've watched so far. I feel like the 17 minutes has gone. I've not seen Rapha once run away. Like he's just constant. Like
he's constantly on the movement, like doing something. You know.
You never see him like being chased by. I've not seen Rapha being chased by Nosfa.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Nosfa chases and Rapha's like, hello, time to shine. Let's go. Let's damage.
And Rapha is all the time in the movement. It's like if he takes heavy and mega, then he's moving for getting greens. If he's getting green, then he's looking for the time shards.
Yeah.
If he's getting time shards, he's just like taking some kind of small ammos from the map. He's all the time in the movement and he's like gathering resources. Like shards, like those little shards, then heavy.
Yeah. Rapha Kilson's going to be a good match, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be extremely good. And
if he beats Max, I mean, Max could beat Kilson, I guess, but
yeah, surely, but it will be a great match to watch, and I think it's gonna give huge advantage to the winner because they're already gonna be in the winner bracket. They have a great chance to get to the grand final.
Actually, quite looking forward to seeing. Is it the next match? I'm not sure which one the next match is. Razy and Aku, because we've not seen either of them play yet either.
Yeah.
We've managed to skip them completely.
Right, they should be. No, it's what? Oh my god, I'm so confused with this bracket. But I think Zenaku raises.
It's weird. It's weird that Rapha Nosfa's first match because they're not like the top of the bracket.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, raises Zenaku is semi as well. No.
These are quarters, upper quarters.
Quarters. Yeah.
13-1.
Ah, okay, so they didn't play. Okay, so they started from the bottom. Alright, I understand now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be cool. That will be absolutely cool.
I thought Nosfa got a kill there and then I forgot they swapped it around. I was like, go on Nosfa, no.
Yep.
It's rough. Rough.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's the upper bracket. Do you think, how far do you think Nosfa can go? Like, do you think he can make a lower bracket run?
I don't know. I would say top 12.
Top 12, so you lose the next match as well. Obviously depends who plays, lose a bracket.
Unfortunately, it depends who he's gonna play, but I think there is slight chance that he can lose next match.
Do you know which when he drops, will he drop to the upper or lower? If he's in the lower now, does he drop to the upper?
Oh, when I think of it, I think he should drop to the upper bracket, like to the upper part of the lower bracket.
So he'd probably play the upper part of the upper bracket or the lower part of the upper bracket?
I think upper part of the lower bracket, yeah.
Maybe Tox Party?
Yeah.
Or maybe
like
chain
that.
to that Dandy King, but maybe Tox Party. Yeah.
But he's happy, look.
Yeah. But that's maybe what you're saying, like, if that's the way that's happened there, compared to if that was like 4-3, 4-3,
yeah.
do you think he'd be as happy as that?
No.
He knows,
No.
yeah.
Probably.
He knows he's been done there.
Yeah.
Looks like a cool land behind as well.
Yeah. I like that their desks are also white.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
It's cool, yeah. Alright, I feel like we've talked just a bunch of shit again, but hope you enjoyed and had chilled watch. If you missed the match or you're catching up or something. We've got all the upper brackets coming, so we've got another upper bracket match coming soon. Phaze will probably be back for that, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
Cheers.
We've got lots of content coming this week. We might do a podcast at the end of the week actually about something quite a cool little subject.
Very interesting.
Yeah, cool subject. It's maybe a bit
Super
new.
good. Super good news.
Yeah, maybe some good news. Yeah, but
Maybe some good news.
well, we haven't decided if it's doing it yet. We'll hope you're doing it.
Yeah.
I like the idea, but if anyone is actually still watching this video, yeah, thanks. Cheers.
Yeah.